wrong game category. That's not helpful. There we go. And I think, yeah, our audio is working proper. So Jacob, and I have no audio. I have no audio. You all do. What the fuck? What happened? Hold up. There we go. That fixed it.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback. The ship my
Hugo
father served
Gernsback.
on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Okay. Got anything for
I saw
me?
the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Caden Alenko was there. How did that go?
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread Operative Lawson would like to anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Okay. I don't think I have any new armors that I care about. Let's head to the crew quarter. Got something for me?
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in a lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Okay.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some...
Talk to you later, Garrett.
Okay,
be
be
here
in the
if you
middle of your calibrations, whatever. Let us head... I don't think she can say anything more. Gosh darn, I'm getting caught.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
If I take you too seriously, I might need to deal with you.
Try it. Anyway, relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change.
Okay.
Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
So Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck? Oh, then the only thing she wears from her waist up?
Ah.
Shepard.
She's wearing more right now.
Just checking in, making sure you're...
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just
that wasn't
great.
what I wanted to say.
It's a Turian,
but
and
whatever.
He's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
I don't know if I'll be coming down here for these talks anymore.
Whatever. Don't have to be friends to fight good enemies. Just thought you'd like to know I'm finding reasons for my own battles. Shepard.
No, he has nothing new to say. That's also not how I wanted it phrased. But whatever. He's got nothing new to say.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Yeah.
Tough fight on the horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. The girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my van, well on the way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon.
Okay. So then we will head... Oh wait, no, this isn't where I want to be. Let's check Joker real quick, thank you.
Hey, Commander. It's pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Caden, Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
Another reminder of how I lost more than 2 years. I don't need this garbage.
Right. Understood, Commander.
That's not how I wanted it
This
phrased.
thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
She pushed your buttons to get a rise out of you. About time you were on the receiving end.
Yeah, great. I just got worked by the intercom.
It was not my intent to breed hostility, Mr. Moreau, but you did instigate our interaction.
Okay, but think of it this way. Shut up.
I assume everything
Good
is
for
going
now.
well.
Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. Let's go through the airlock. I guess I should have talked to what's her name as well.
What's this area of the ship?
Wellhead. The doctor. Chuck was.
How may I help you, Commander?
Nothing
you
new.
later,
Commander.
Okay. I need to open up my journal. We'll help Miranda first. Or I could go down the order here. I have an assignment. Let's do the assignment first. The Hawk system on Aerotot. Am I hurting for resources? I am. And this place is rich.
Launching probe.
Let's spend a little time gathering.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
That's acceptable. No, I can get better amounts elsewhere. That's
Probe
better.
away.
It's poor. I don't want you anymore. Poor. Nah. Not even gonna waste my time. Moderate. Moderate's fine.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh, it's poor now. I don't see. There it is. I see a lack of things. A lack of ability to get probes again.
Launching probe. Probe away.
So I need to keep at least one on me, I think.
Probe launched.
Acceptable.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
That's better.
Probe away.
I gotta be a little selective with my probes right now.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
I think I see. Is that something special? No. Just a rather big asteroid. Moderate. Well, I only have 3 probes, so. There's another thing somewhere, though. Where's this last one? Somewhere here in the asteroids? It's gotta be, right? Oh. I didn't even see that. Rich. Hold up.
Probe launched.
We'll keep at least one more on us, but that's good to know.
Launching probe.
Just me, I know. Let's replace that. We could use the cane. Armor, shields, and barriers. Screw it, we're gonna use the cane. vent as well. I realized I forgot something. Boop, 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 boop.
They've seen us. Baron. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Okay.
This place is run down.
Just as you need to question.
Get your hands off me!
What? Does that open up enough to get through? I guess it doesn't. Should I not have cut the power there?
Access is restricted. Enter authorization code.
Did I miss something here? It looked like a dead end to me. Unless... What? I'm very confused. Can I step through that?
To someone in the sewers, release the Baron.
Maybe that opened up an area? What? Oh, wait, I see. Probably should have saved that for later, but that's alright. Actually, unless... No. Okay, that's alright.
I hear humans are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? Should we have a mission to flush them all out?
So then it was good I did things that way.
They wanted to slam an asteroid into the mass relay. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caused it. Still got her down in the prison. I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
That's where there are guards. It'd be better not to get caught, I think. Even though I kind of already failed that a little.
We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
Darn, I didn't think that would alert them. That's my bad. Let's reload there. I just wanted the personal log. I guess I won't get that personal log, but that's alright. What? What am I trying to do here? Okay. Am I just supposed to head down there? Is that all that was?
What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Then we'll find one. Go.
Ready.
Let's get our money. What was down here?
This is the cell block. There should be a security console here somewhere.
Down here?
off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now!
I whipped my thing there.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down. They're coming up from below.
They're coming up from below.
Other side, go.
Gotcha. Oh, wait, I never fired it off last time. I see.
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time. Bringing down their orbital tracking network. Watch the other side. More enemies on the elevators.
Open fire!
I was hoping that would knock him. I'm stuck! Again!
There's an elevator that
Yes.
leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down for you.
But I'm no longer facing the wrong direction now that I entered cover. How you doing, Michael? I'm now facing the wrong direction! I cannot run! Oh my god, I don't know what my arms did! Don't mind me. I just got the mad moonwalk. There we go. How's it going?
Well, I've had the most insane week so far. I'm not even gonna get into it because there has been so much wild stuff that's been happening.
They're here.
But I thought my favorite paramedic couldn't find any more ways to call me small. You know what? He picked me up.
Yeah.
And then I asked him, was I at least a little bit difficult to lift? Deadpan looked in the eyes, just says no. So, alright. That's the status of the league right now. What did you say? Well, alright. He's like 6'2" and also a firefighter, so he could probably lift a lot of people. Alright, let's be fair. Probably has experience.
So he can lift a lot of people, but I'm sure there's only a select few he wouldn't even notice.
Alright. See, now the problem is I think I could let him get away with this. I guess I have to. I don't have to, but I don't.
I don't think you get a choice in this one.
I don't get a choice. That was diabolical. That was like.
Was it now?
It was.
Can I not head back up? No? I don't know where I'm supposed to go now.
For the record, though, there was a lead up to that. There was like some instructor said something about me being easy to move around, and I looked at him confused. Paramedic goes, it's because of your size. You're so small that we could basically move you around however we wanted. And I looked at him with doubt. He proved his point, but that's okay.
I was gonna say, that sounds like everything was your doing.
It wasn't. It really wasn't.
You gave him the look of doubt.
You did.
I wouldn't even. You know what?
Doubt
I
his
wouldn't say.
abilities.
No, I
that's on
didn't.
you.
I didn't. I wouldn't say doubt. I would say more skepticism. I was more like, okay, buddy.
What is
All right,
skepticism?
I was more like, okay, buddy. All right, I see how it is. That was more what my expression was, not so much doubt. The Coast Guard guy was originally going to be the one to pick me up. He's like 6'4", and apparently he was having none of that. So, anyways.
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story.
EMT class is messed up, bro.
We're here investigating rumors of Reaper technology.
Anyways, EMT class is fun. I got traction splinted.
We found
that was fun. Which is basically this really sinister-looking device that goes on your leg, and then it cranks your leg out. The goal is to stabilize a femur fracture. My femur was not fractured. I just wanted to know what it would feel like because it looked like the most sinister and device. I'll send a picture because it looks wacky.
FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called
it did in fact feel funny. It did not hurt.
A plan to launch a nearby asteroid.
I imagine it would hurt if I had a femur fracture.
And destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting
Anyways, I don't have that much time because I gotta go to EMT class soon. But this week has been crazy. That event was one of the only crazy things that has happened this week.
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too, but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
They're taking the orc method, Michael.
Hell yeah.
They're smashing a planet basically into something else.
Is the project still operational?
Yeah, I'll say you're gonna do it.
I imagine it is.
Yeah.
We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Row, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
I now have enough medical knowledge at this point that all of my real-life friends have started coming to me for like...
They showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival.
Not so much coming to me about their problems, but they're letting me help them with their medical problems. As in, like...
If you're working near a Reaper artifact,
friends getting sick are now allowing me to start dropping off medicine for them.
We've been very careful.
And stuff.
We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to
you want to know something else really funny that happened this week?
What?
There was my very first patient this week was a drug addict, and so we go up to this. We go up to this guy. He's being searched by the cops. And anyways, after the cops are done searching him, I start doing my medical assessment. I actually was able to successfully listen to lower lung sounds this time around, which is great. I've been trying to work on that. Anyways, finished my medical assessment, was talking to my paramedic.
We'll be there in no time.
And then this guy suddenly asks the cops, "Hey, can I reach into my car? I need to get my jacket because it's kind of cold out here." And they're like, "Sure, man. We're not scared. We already searched your car and everything. You're good. Just feel free to take out whatever you need." And this guy, I guess something triggered him because he just suddenly starts going, "You can't talk to me like that, man. You can't talk to me like he goes from being perfectly calm and perfectly reasonable and like super chill to just off the rails in an instant. And I actually thought he was gonna go for the cops. Cops say something else, he calms down immediately. Cop is talking to his partner, says something about not being jumpy in like an unrelated conversation. And this guy again starts talking about how you can't keep speaking to me like that, man. You can't keep doing that. And none of us know what this guy is going on about, because you have to also keep in mind the cops were being super chill. They weren't writing this guy up, they weren't arresting this guy, they were just making sure like he was getting home safe.
At definite intervals since we found it.
And obviously, you know, calling in medical, it was crazy. That guy ended up signing a refusal because he was technically aware we didn't have to transport him. So, you know, business is
constant, and the Reapers will be here.
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area.
A Reaper invasion. Yay!
Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
Where the heck's the refined palladium? It keeps showing up, but I have no idea where it... Oh. Found it.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door. Commander Shepard, I give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need. I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival. Take him down!
Darn. Missed all those. Jesus.
What monster are you on?
Huh?
What monster are you on, Snape?
Just trying to get the fire mantle.
Ah, yeah. Nice. Fire mantle is like one of the best. I like fire mantle.
It'll only be good when you're dealing with fire.
That's crazy. That's actually wild. I've never thought of that in my entire life, Snake.
Yeah, which is only
Don't make this difficult, Shepard.
maybe a quarter, if not less of the monsters.
Well, the thing is, some of the monsters that do use fire, like Chaostra and Nostra, have super mega death laser attacks with their, or super mega death explosion attacks with their fire. So having a fireproof mantle is really helpful. Yeah, well, some of us don't have that luxury. So, you know, some of us are glaive users. Some of us can't. Some of us can't do that because our iframes aren't enough.
We don't want to hurt you, Commander. Lay down your weapons.
Can they stop throwing flashbangs?
Know what I find?
What's that?
Why he's gotta be fire and
Rathian is fire and poison. Rathalos is. Wait.
both of them did fire and poison.
That's stupid.
Yes.
Why are they different monsters then?
Blue Rathalos does. I don't think the
That makes sense. Azure Rathalos is so pretty.
I'm trying to kill this other monster, but do not.
Flint shot that monster into the other monster.
Bit odd.
Have you ever fought a gold Rathalos? Or a silver Rathalos?
I can't. Oh, there's. Why's that there?
I haven't gone that high yet, I don't think.
I think it's time to use the cane. The cane's been used!
Kane? Like from Rogue Trader? Oh, so just to confirm, you guys are good for 4 p.m. on Saturday. Or Rogue Trader probably, right?
Unless some nonsense happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take him to the med bay and patch him up.
Did I die? Is that what happened?
Shepard alive.
What? I don't understand.
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working.
Oh.
Security!
Wait, what?
Oh!
I have to take French again. I have to take French again, by the way.
Mass Effect Kane has straight hands.
I am already very good at it, but for...
They hit me with sedatives, they didn't work. I got up with no armor and punched 2 guards out that were armored.
You see, Snake, here's the problem. For some reason... so this isn't the problem, but this is related. For some reason on my transcript, you know how I got an award for speaking French in high school? Yeah. On my transcript, it says I had took 4 years of Spanish in high school. Just let that in. So...
This schools are so fucking up. This was before they dismantled the Board of Education.
Yep. I'm just glad I graduated high school before that happened. I couldn't imagine.
I am technically mastering one, by the way.
Yo!
Congrats.
Nice. Alright, fancy that. Oh.
I can only do mastering one. I only did the thing that let me see the Iceborne expansion. I haven't gone there yet.
Iceborne is peak. Bring fire weapons.
I don't have fire weapons, unfortunately.
Well, you're both silly. You're both goobers, and I have to go to class, so look what you've done.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It's
You
all
have to
your
go to
fault.
class.
Yep, it really is, man. You should feel bad, you know. Oh, it's okay, I like it. Thank you. It will be 3 hours of lecture. Oh, you know what?
Just put some AirPods in and you know, half listen, half not listen if it's not anything important.
It's trauma and chest injuries.
Nah, that's not
So,
you don't need to know
see.
anything about it.
Oh, one other thing before I leave. That paramedic I was talking about. He's the TA of that class, and we recently got forms handed out to us to like review his performance as a TA because he's trying to basically get certified to become a teacher of an EMT class. this is very amusing to me because he's been writing like field evaluation reports about me. Now the turns have tabled.
I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
Alright, I gotta go. See you.
See ya. I did not like the cane, by the way. Not my type of weapon. The charge up time's just too long. So I'll be trying the avalanche.
Athians don't fight with Athos, do they?
I don't believe they do.
Secure the project control room. Do not let Shepard in there.
They'll fight alongside each other. But I doubt that's what you wanted to hear.
That's the opposite of what I wanted to hear.
Punch! I don't know how he managed to knock out 2 guards with a single punch that both had freaking helmets on.
Oh, you know.
I'm telling you, he straight has hands. The ironic thing too is he has biotic powers. He could have blasted them with like a wave of whatever energy it is. Nah, he decided just to throw hands.
They've seen him.
It seems foolish. I would stop trying to stop me if I were you. Hands!
Also, did you see what I sent you about the Gadulac?
Yeah, I did. I have not had time to do anything with it. I got up a little late.
We simply don't know enough about what the Reapers want.
I just wanted you to know that you can get the Molotov without having to worry
It's
about
foolish to assume that the Reapers mean doom for the galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet that continues, doesn't it?
Shepard's heading for project control. Get in there, now.
Ow. Ow.
Welcome to Project Control.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue?
is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
An ESO-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first. Let's go!
I'm facing the wrong way again. You survived?
Don't try to stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
Stop now, Kenson. Hackett's friend or not, I will kill you.
You're forcing my hand, Shepard. You know that. There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson.
Shepard is trapped. Keep him in there.
Safety protocol disengaged. Core temperature rising.
Shepard!
She wasn't ready for the hands. How do I... Cooling controls.
How do I stabilize the reactor core?
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize the reactor core. Cooling rod A reinserted. Reactor cooling process has begun.
I need more time. Get in there.
Plasma venting aborted. Plasma venting in progress.
Shepard is in the maintenance area. Go.
Michael, go to work for me.
I would, but I have no conscience.
Hear me out. You go to work for me. I go to work for you.
I'm okay. Do I get your pay?
No, we keep our pay. So, like, you know, that includes like any extra money given, like tips or anything like that. Would be given to you.
Warning. Access to the reactor area is restricted.
This is Williams. I've got Shepard locked in the maintenance area, requesting backup.
Security log overridden.
And you know I wouldn't BS you out of that. I'm joking, by the way. About giving you the tips, I mean. I'm kidding. I'm tired.
Yeah. mine too. Although I'm not sure if it's tired or if it's more. Not so. Out of it? I don't know. I didn't wake up very well.
There.
Reactor temperature approaching critical.
I don't know if I can... Getting stuck facing away sucks!
Yeah.
There, door bypass. I think I can do me one of those. What do you think, Michael? You think I can do me one of those? I wonder what happens if you fail a door bypass on a door you need in order to continue moving forward.
You've done nothing, Shepard. I can still override power to the engines. Try to stop me.
Why is she making this so hard?
Step away from the reactor.
Oh, I get it. She's been indoctrinated, but... Oh, good!
Turn around. Now.
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival.
Good.
All you had to do was stay asleep. None of this had to happen.
Kenson, you don't have to do this. We can get off this asteroid.
No, we cannot.
No, this is probably gonna be your last mission.
Ow.
Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent.
What'd you say about mission?
Collision imminent.
I said this is probably gonna be your last one anyways.
Probably. Actually guaranteed, but...
Collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup. Now.
Communication system damaged. Evacuation protocols in effect. All
Discord?
report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications tower. The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
We failed to talk her down. Are they actually still gonna actively try to stop me?
Now what's this?
I have the time to... Ew. I can't save either now. I don't know where the comm center is. Oh wait, I should use my... Oh, that wasn't the right one. It's 3 I should use, I think. It's fine though, it's dead. Where's that comm relay? There it is. Yeah, I can't save. Okay.
External comm channel open.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
A collector, huh?
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you, a star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to be harvested.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that. Get us out of here, Joker.
Rip one whole star system. At least we sent out a warning.
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony.
Oh, I failed to warn them.
Time
Okay.
ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried.
So that message never went through.
And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the collectors out there taking our colonists.
So I'll be
you did
the
what
fall
you did
guy.
For the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
They died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things, but they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. So for now, I can be friendly.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
What's the Alliance doing about the Collectors?
We're setting fleets around our major colonies and evacuating our smaller ones. But the ships that encounter the Collectors haven't reported back. We're outmatched. I'm really hoping you and Cerberus have an ace up your sleeve.
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Glad to see working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor. Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
Okay. I guess I'll go as a martyr.
Commander, Morden requests to see you.
Morden? Gotcha. Well, I'll deal with that next time. I no longer have time. So I'll see everyone next time. Bye.